Hello and welcome back to Nate and Brett's podcast, the podcast where we talk about magic for an audience of one. How you doing today, Brett?
I'm hanging in. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Nice.
Just looking at the newest set of Zendikar spoilers, as we are.
Yeah.
Any particular cards you're excited for in this set?
I haven't looked too far into it. I'm just really curious of what they're gonna do with black because that's my favorite type of deck, and hopefully I'll get some stuff to kind of supercharge Geralf and Giza, and
Yeah.
make Markov a little bit more fun.
Yeah. From what I've seen so far, there's some pretty cool black ones and a couple of different themes. One of the coolest little cycles I've seen so far is each of the colors has an inscription where you can either pay one for one ability or you can pay the kicker to get as many of the three abilities as you want. So, Inscription of Ruin, for instance, you play two and a black and you get to choose one. Target opponent discards two cards. Target creature card with converted mana cost two or less goes from your graveyard back to the battlefield, or you can destroy a creature with converted mana cost three or less. And if you want all three, you'll have to pay an extra two and two black. So that's pretty cool. The one I really like though is the green one because for two you can either get a 2+1/+1 counters, you can gain life equal to the greatest power of your creatures, or you can have a creature fight. And to kick it, it's only another three. So it's five for all of that, which is pretty good value.
Yeah, that is an excellent value. I'm just hoping that we get a little bit more in the realm of like artifact removal, enchant removal, because that's the one thing that at least always hems me up, and then I have to pull out something that's basically a board or a land wipe.
Yeah.
Just get rid of everything.
Yeah, black always has a problem taking care of enchantments without, destroying like everything. I feel like there was something for black. I can't remember what it was. I'll keep trying to look for it while we're talking, but let's see. Here it is. It's just Feed the Swarm. You pay one and a black for a sorcery, destroy target creature or enchantment. The only drawback is you lose life equal to that permanent's converted mana cost. So
Either way, it's better than nothing.
yeah,
It'll definitely have its place in a rotation for sure. The other thing that's going to be interesting to see is how much more control tricky goodness blue gets, because I feel like they get so much love in that regard, and it's enough to make you pull your hair out
Yeah.
if you don't play blue.
Yeah. Blue can be a real pain in the keister. I haven't seen too many big things in blue yet, but I mean, we still have, I think, over 100 cards to go. There was this one card right here, Maddening Cacophony. Mill is becoming really strong, especially in Commander, and it's really becoming formidable in Standard lately. You pay two, and each opponent has to mill 8 cards. But if you kick on that additional 4, each opponent mills half their library.
Oh wow!
Which is it's insane to me.
That's...
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
There are some also really cool commanders so far with this, like Ashaya, Soul of the Wild, 3 and green. Her power and toughness is each equal to the number of lands you control, which might not seem like a lot. At least 3 or 4 if you're rampant even. But the second part of the text says non-token creatures you control are forests in addition to their other types.
Yeah, very nice.
So yeah, it's a nice little trade-off.
Yeah. Is that the one that looks like the feral hog, but like just absolutely gigantic?
Oh no, that's the green and white one.
Okay.
That's a pretty cool one too.
Yeah, I really dig that one.
The Implacable Earth, Yasharn.
Yeah.
When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a forest and a basic plains, reveal them, put them onto your hand, and then shuffle your library. And then the second part of the text says you can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells. And that would be literally like a giant wrench in my character deck, because all that deck does is pay life.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of nice, exciting cards to come up to. to look forward to. And we should be seeing that drop and the standard rotation later this fall. But yeah, that's time. If you want to do the outro.
All right, guys. Thank you again for joining us, and hopefully we will be back with you soon.
All right, have a good one.